Ever flown your FPV drone in rain, snow, or even over water and thought, well, this is risky? Well, I've been there and it's definitely nerve-wracking. But what if I told you there's one simple trick that makes your drone almost waterproof? This tiny little bottle right here could save you hundreds of dollars in repairs. Stick around because I'm about to show you every tip and caution you need to take on how to do it, and the results will be amazing. First, let's start with this. You may be asking yourself, what is conformal coating? In short, it's a protective layer that shields your drone electronics from moisture, dust, and corrosion. It's pretty much putting a raincoat on your drone. Now I'll give y'all some tips on why you need conformal coating. 1. Flying FPV drones often means pushing the limits, bad weather, dusty trails, or even the occasional splash, and protecting it will most certainly make your drone last longer. 2. Where I live, and likely you too, there's always a ton of moisture on the grass, especially in the morning, which is a big no-go for me because I would always take the drone back in and it would just be caked in soggy wet grass inside and outside the drone. Alright, let's get to the fun part, applying the coating. First things first, you should make sure your electronics are clean and dry, and another tip is you can use rubbing alcohol and a light brush or something similar. I used a soft toothbrush in this case, because you don't want to trap any dirt or any type of gum under the coating. Then I usually start with the flight controller or other small parts like the receiver or the buzzer, which I also did in this case. Step 1. It's also your best bet to plug any connectors or ports with the plugs you may already have that came with the board. It's worth plugging them in case you ever need to use it because you have a big risk of covering the pins with the silicone, which can make it unusable for any future needs. Step 2! There is one thing that you should miss, which is called the barometer, and I will show you what it looks like. Just brush your silicone around it. 3! Now apply the coat evenly. The bottle I use comes with brushes. Just make sure you use rubbing alcohol to clean the brushes off whenever you're done. 4! Okay, so let it dry for 15 minutes or more. Add a second layer. You won't need more than 2, I suggest. 1 can even work fine. I just suggest 2 for the extra safety, and after a full 24 hours, it'll be fully cured and ready. 5. Quick little pro tip, you can double check your work under UV light. It glows so you can see if you missed a spot. Now that's why I like it so much, and that explains what you saw in the last video. It's because it's UVA reactive, so you can use a black light to see what spots you missed and not missed while you're doing this. 6! Finally, the stuff I used for the project were just 3 things: the conformal coating, black light, and plugs, which I have linked in the description. Plus, if you're looking for a killer FPV setup like mine, check out the description for all my drone parts. Everything is linked. You can grab exactly what I use. Thank you. Now let's see how it holds up. Here's my drone fully coated, taken in some weather. Sadly, it wasn't rainy for the day I made this, but I will bring it to the real test now. Now what we all been waiting for since the beginning, the real test. Here we go. As you see, it held up a lot better than I thought it would, and a lot more than rain. If you've flown in crazy conditions, I would love to hear about it. Drop your stories below. If you found this helpful, do me a favor, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more FPV tips and tricks. And hey, if you're ready to coat your drone, check the link in the description for the exact product I use. Trust me, your drone will thank you.